Hey guys, Sandy Dupont here. Welcome back to the channel to watch this video today. And in today's video, I will be talking about RRSP, which is Registered Retirement Savings Plan, which is geared towards Canadian. It is one of the best vehicles we have out there that can help us reach financial independence and retire early. I will be diving deep into what's an RRSP, why is it important, what can we do to use it for a full tax advantage. And if these are things that interest you, well, don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm and then leave a comment below. Let us know what you've learned, or let us know what you want to know, because I will be doing two parts in this video because RRSP is so large that one video will not be able to fit it all. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Without further ado, let's dive into the video. Sometimes I receive a call from one of my clients saying something like this: Santi, I saw a commercial on TV and I would like to buy an RRSP. But the truth is, you cannot buy an RRSP because it's not a savings instrument by itself. An RRSP is like this jar right here. And inside of this jar, you can have different investments like a savings account or stocks or bonds or REITs and other types of investments. So what happened with all these investments that are inside of an RRSP is that during the time it's in there, it grows tax-free. You cannot contribute any amount of money you want in an RRSP because every year you have something called a contribution limit. There are three types of income that qualifies you to have contribution room for your RRSP. And they are your income as an employee, your income if you're self-employed, and rental income. Unfortunately, other passive income like interest, capital growth, or dividends do not qualify you to have contribution room in your RRSP. You can contribute up to 18% of that income into your RRSP. But there is a limit though. For 2022, the maximum amount of contribution you can put in your RRSP is $29,210. But in order to have that maximum, you would have to have a salary of roughly $171,000. So if you don't have that salary, so it's important to check on your notice of assessment from CRA, or you can go on the CRA website. It will tell you what is the max contribution limit you have for that taxation year. It is very important to know what is your contribution limit because going over that will trigger penalty for the extra amount that you put in your RRSP. So let's give you an example. Let's say your maximum amount that you can contribute is $10,000. So your contribution room is $10,000. But somehow you ended up having $20,000 cash in your hand and you decided, I want to minimize my taxes. I'm going to put the $20,000 in my RRSP because $10,000 is your contribution limit. So there is no penalty for the first $10,000. The CRA also give people a wiggle room up to $2,000 where you don't get a penalty if you go over by $2,000 because they know people might make mistakes, so they give you that wiggle room. But for that extra $8,000, you will be paying 1% of penalty per month until you withdraw that extra $8,000. So it's very important that you take that money out. You don't put any more money than you need in your RRSP because that's 12% within a year's time. So this money, it would be best that you have it make money for you instead of you paying that in penalty. Now that we talk about the basics of RRSPs, so it is important now to know, how does that profit me? Is that a good thing? Where are the advantages of having money placed in an RRSP? Let's dive into this now. Now, let's talk about some advantages of the RRSP contributions. When you contribute to your RRSP, that gives you a tax deduction, which means the amount of taxes that you need to pay will be lower because the RRSP contribution will offset that. Not only that, if you don't have that much taxes to pay, well, you can even have a tax return when you file your income tax. On top of that, one thing that's important to know is that many government programs are based on the net family income, not the gross, which means you can be making a lot of money. And by contributing to your RRSP, you're saving already for retirement. So your money is making money for you tax-free during the time the money is inside of the RRSP. At the same time, you're receiving free money from the government programs because your net income looks so much lower. So that makes you into a lower tax bracket. And then you're receiving all these advantages. Some of those programs are something like family allowance, and we are talking mostly provincial and federal. And we also have things like OAS, old age security. And you also have things like the RRSP, which is Registered Education Savings Plan. I will have a whole video about that, which is free money as well that you can receive from the government, and so much more programs, government programs that are out there. You can receive all this free money while your money is already growing and making more money for you tax-free in an RRSP. Another great advantage to the RRSP is that it is very flexible. You do not have to have one RRSP at one financial institution. You can have RRSPs in different and many financial institutions. What's important is that when combined, your contribution for the year for all these RRSP combined should not exceed your contribution limit. So therefore, if a financial institution offers one product that has a better advantage, you can take a better interest or better return. You can take advantage of that and put a portion of your RRSP in that, and then another portion of your RRSP in something else. So this way you can diversify your portfolio of RRSP. Like I said, remember the jar that I talked to you about earlier, RRSPs, and you can have different kind of investments, and you can have different jar of RRSPs in different banks, in different financial institution like credit unions or online trading platforms. So it can be anywhere that offers an RRSP. So you have so much flexibility, and you can invest in so many different vehicles through your RRSP. And all of this, like I said, are going to grow for you tax-free. And the only time you will be paying taxes, it's when you do an RRSP withdrawal. And this, again, I will be talking about in a future video. I hope that this video was helpful for you. And like I said, there is so much more that I could say, but I have to keep the video relatively short so you guys can find interest in it. And if you have additional questions, things you would like to know about an RRSP, don't forget you can leave me a comment, and I would love to answer your questions. If you have questions, just leave them in the comment. So again, what we talked about today, we talked about, as a summary, what is an RRSP, what are the advantages of using an RRSP. We saw that an RRSP doesn't have to be in one financial institution. An RRSP can hold different type of investments, and all of these investments will grow tax-free without paying any taxes for as long as the money is inside of there. It is a very great vehicle to help you grow your wealth, and also in help you minimize your taxes, and you get better benefits from government programs. Hope this video was informative to you, and you might want to watch it more than once since there is a lot of information in there. And get subscribe and hit the notification bell so when I put part 2, you will be able to watch that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and don't forget to smash the thumbs up button to help the YouTube algorithm, and also leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.